Okay, so I usually don't do these things. This is actually my first time ever doing a video kind of testimony, but I recently discovered this CBD salve that has been the #1 most helpful thing for inflammation that I have in my hands. I was diagnosed with this very painful and debilitating kind of tendonitis in the thumbs and wrists. And this was something that I had bilaterally, something that I still have, but it's getting a lot better. And I was wearing wrist braces every day. I had to take time off work. And I had used CBD before, but I always said that it was like putting like water on my skin or taking water if I was taking it orally, that it just seemed to do absolutely nothing. And I think now I can say that it was probably just really weak, and that the Wellness Kona CBD Salve is super, super potent in a way that I never really understood before. And now I've been really nerding out on finding CBD salves. This is the only one I've seen at this potency with 20,000 milligrams. Also, this is the 50/50 CBD CBG Salve, which is really good for pain. I started off by getting this teeny tiny sample size, and I mean, you can probably see it like scraped out every last drop. I made this last a little over a month using one of those tiny ice cream scoop spoons like that you get for a sample of ice cream, and just really being judicious about how much I could take out and spreading it on my thumbs and wrists. And then when it ran out, I thought like, okay, I'll find like a less potent CBD and just use that in the meantime, and nothing was as good. And so I finally decided to take the plunge and just get the big thing. And now I'm like not being as frugal with it at all. You can see that only in a couple weeks, my boyfriend and I have really been dipping into this. My cat's coming around to take a smell. It also smells so good. There's like this lemongrass, citrusy scent going on that's super fresh. And I've started using it for neck pain too. And anytime I think like, oh, maybe it's not going to do anything, maybe it's not going to work, the next morning I wake up and I realize that I'm not thinking about pain. And that's when I realize, oh yeah, it is actually helping the inflammation here. The orthopedic doctors I was seeing for my hands and wrists prescribed me a whole bunch of prescription strength ibuprofen and prescription strength Aleve, which are also known as NSAIDs. And taking those for weeks, one, did nothing to help my pain, did nothing as far as I could tell to help the inflammation, and gave me an ulcer. So now I'm dealing with all these GI issues because of the pain medications they gave me. I also tried topical ibuprofen. I've been icing, using heat. Those help, but the thing that has helped the most is this salve. And I thought it was going to be like a snake oil kind of product. I have never spent this much, to be honest, on a topical product in the wellness realm. But it has been the #1 thing that has helped for pain and inflammation. And I now have one of these little ones at work that I keep on my desk. I have one in like a little purse that I'm carrying around everywhere. And then I have the big one on my nightstand to use at night. Nothing is a miracle worker, of course, but as far as almost instantaneous pain relief, this is the stuff.